Welcome back to another episode of Plano Property Checkup. Today we're at the Plano Fire-Rescue Training Center. We're going to be chatting with Nikki with Neighborhood Services and Allison with PFR. So Nikki, turning to you, let's talk about home ownership. What are some of the most risky things that homeowners need to worry about when it comes to fire safety?
I think a big one that is overlooked a lot is the dryer vent, because it's inside the dryer, you don't really look at it, so it's really important that you make sure you clean out that dryer vent, because that lint can catch on fire very, very quickly. Yeah. And so a lot of people also then don't remember and don't look back at the exhaust that goes out into your outside. It's really important you looked at that duct, and you make sure every few months or so you go ahead and clean that out also.
What about when you're in the bathroom? They've got those fans up above. Do we need to be worrying about those?
Yes, a lot of people, just as they leave the room and they flip the light off, sometimes they leave those on, and because of how they are set up, those could catch on fire if you leave them on it for extended periods. So you definitely want to make sure that when you leave your bathroom, you flip that off also, and don't keep it running.
Right?
Oh yes, you do. Actually, you should go up there and look in there and take it off and clean it.
Okay.
Because again, where that lint is trapped up there, it can definitely catch fire, and catch fire pretty quickly.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so what else do we got to be worried about?
Cords, electrical cords. A lot of people tend to use them in their homes and apartments for permanent electrical, and that is not what they are intended to do. They should only be used temporary. And then we also, one of the things is grease fires. A lot of people just look at the fact if you're cooking with grease, but you also have to be concerned about if you cooked with grease last night and you didn't do a good cleanup. So you need to really make sure that when you're cooking and you're cooking with grease, or you have, that you cleaned it up really well, because a grease fire can spread just like that and take your whole kitchen.
Okay, so when you're cooking, don't you have to have a different kind of fire extinguisher for that?
Yes, you do. So if you have one in your kitchen, a fire extinguisher, you should make sure that you get the one that would help you extinguish a grease fire. Okay. But also do not use water at all on a grease fire, because that'll spread, and you need to smother it. So if you don't have a fire extinguisher, grab something and try to smother it, because it can spread very quickly in your kitchen.
Get those fire blankets.
That's right, fire blankets. Smother.
Got it. Okay, thank you, Nikki.
You're welcome, thank you.
Okay, now we're here with Allison with Plano Fire-Rescue. Allison, what kind of fires are your crews seeing out in the fields these days?
We are seeing a drastic increase in lithium-ion battery fires. Okay. It's surprisingly in a lot of things people don't think about. So yes, it's in your phone, your charger, but it's your e-scooter, your electric vehicle, your power tools, all those kinds of things have lithium-ion batteries in them.
Okay, so what can homeowners do to mitigate those risks?
Sure, for your smaller electronics, we want you to use the charging cord that the manufacturer gave you. We want you to charge it on a flat surface, and also not near anything that's flammable or combustible. So a hard, flat surface away from anything that could catch fire.
Okay, so with electric vehicles specifically, what are some of the ways that people can make sure that they're being cautious with them?
Yes, just like your smaller electronics with your electric vehicles, once it's done charging, we want you to take it off that charger. If left on the charger, it can sometimes overheat and go into thermal runaway, and that's where you get that explosion, and it combusts on its own. So especially with the electric vehicles, make sure it's installed by a certified electrician, that charging base, and then once it's done charging, take it off that charger.
So what are some of the challenges that firefighters are having when it comes to electric vehicle fires?
They're very difficult, because once the fire gets into that battery pack underneath that vehicle, it just causes continuous reignition of that fire. So what we have to do is get underneath the vehicle and cool down that battery pack, which usually takes hours.
So with electric vehicle fires, you can't just put it out with water, right?
Right, so just like grease and water don't mix well, electricity and water don't mix well either.
All right, well, thank you so much for watching Plano Property Checkup. We will see you next time.